Greetings, dear friends. I would like to introduce you a new project, a unique one on internet, which is called MEGASPOOLER. This project is, I dare to say, unrivaled and unique due to the fact that it was made up from the best parts extracted from all known similar projects, with elimination of their shortcomings. It was born in the Czech and Slovak Republic, and now it is about to get off to the world. It is a project that works only with bitcoins, therefore it will be necessary to get a Bitcoin wallet. It doesn't matter which kind it is, whether it is blockchain, Xapo, Nix Money, or whatever you are used to. Entrance fee into this project is only 0.01 Bitcoin, which is about $10. Among other things, this project is unique by its double sponsorship. I will explain it in detail with following charts. It is matrix 3 times 7. The terms will be explained later as well. There is automatic reinvestment without any interference of a client and free choice where to register. So, what do you need to enter the project? As I said, it is a Bitcoin program, so you will need a Bitcoin wallet with 0.01 Bitcoins plus some small amount for fees. Next, you will need a nick and a Gmail address. Unlike other programs, in this program there are no limits. It means you can buy unlimited number of positions. There are no limits for age and no limits for number of registrations from one IP address. Now let's look at automatic operation of this program and what it means. It concerns purchase of higher positions for promotion onto high level. Everything goes on automatically and it's not necessary for you to control it. Payments go to Bitcoin wallet automatically once a week since the third level. I will explain in detail with the charts later. And reinvestments into new positions. 100 reinvestments on the fourth level, 200 on the fifth level, 300 on the sixth level, and 400 on the seventh level. This can't be found anywhere else. These reinvestments guarantee smooth running through the matrix and they prevent all kinds of delays. This way it eliminates violation of the system by premature withdrawals or indisciplined clients. Now let's look at above-mentioned double sponsorship. When a sponsor sends you a link and you register right under him, it will look as follows. As it is matrix 3 times 7, it is necessary to have 3 positions below you, whether these are invited clients or self-bought positions. So here is the first registration and the distribution will look as follows. As a direct sponsor, you obtain a reward 0.04 Bitcoin, which is 40% of invested amount. At the same time, you are the secondary sponsor. That means you get another 40%, which is another 0.01 Bitcoin, altogether 80%. Remaining 20% is used to pay the expenses of the company, such as transfer fees, internet administration, and so on. Let's look at the next chart, which shows what it looks like when 3 positions under the sponsor are occupied. If this is a person from this sponsor, distribution will look like this. 40% goes to the direct sponsor and 40% go to the secondary sponsor. This clearly shows that even a solitary person can earn something thanks to the double sponsorship. Now let's look at the situation when somebody registers to the link sponsor, however, to the highest vacant position. Distribution will be the same as in the previous case. 40% to the direct sponsor and 40% to the secondary sponsor. However, the secondary sponsor will be now higher in matrix and has the new person under him. Let's look closely at the reinvestments. These reinvestments fill up so-called vacant positions in matrix and always fall into an unoccupied place from the left to the right and from the top to bottom. And because of that, the vacant places can't slow down the advance onto the next level. Well, this is just rough outline of the whole system. And now, let's look at it in more details. Here is the situation if you register to the highest vacant position. In this case, it doesn't matter from where you register. If this is this person, he or she will always fall into the highest vacant place from the left and from the top downwards. As you can see, he came here. Why it isn't on the very left side? If you look more closely, you can see that all the first positions on the third level are occupied except for the marked one. Therefore, this is the highest vacant position on the left side. If you register further, no matter from where, you go again from the left side and from the top and so on. Now we have another person who goes to another higher position from the left. Now you can ask why it is not going to the place next to it. It's because the system should be fair for everyone. So the order of positions is as follows. First is always the first place in the triplet, second place in the triplet, and the third place in the triplet. So, if the sponsor is there, he has another second place, another sponsor from somewhere else to another second place, another sponsor to another second place. Now you can see the sponsor with 3 registrations. They fall in the highest vacant position from left to right, again in the order they came. Another sponsor, another registration, and the level is being slowly filled up. And now, as you can see, sponsor is 3 levels lower, but he registers to the highest vacant place, which is 3 levels up. Another sponsor, another position. Now all the line is filled. Now let's look at the registration from sponsor. Here is a sponsor who brings along other people, and it will look like this. He lines up the people under him. In the next line, it is the first position, the first position, the first position. Next is the second position, the second position, the second position. When a person falls into the third position, the person above him upgrades. Next, third position upgrades, and next, third position upgrades. The next person who registers goes 1 line lower. Now, let's look at filling up the lines. While this line is slowly being filled, what does it mean? All those who registered directly under the sponsor will have to wait for the upper line to be filled. And when is the next line filled up? The line above the upgrade on a higher level, and these people are waiting for the line to be filled. Another line, people are waiting again. Now, let's look at earnings. Here is a chart, and we can see that we entered the first line with amount of 0.01 Bitcoin. We needed 3 positions or 3 members under us. Each of these positions brings provision 0.004 Bitcoin, altogether 0.012 Bitcoins. Upgrade to the next level is 0.01, and into our Bitcoin wallet we obtain 0.002 Bitcoins. When the 3 positions below us upgrade, we get onto second level where we need 9 positions. Our provision is 0.004 Bitcoins, which makes 0.036 altogether. upgrade to the next level is 0.03 and we get 0.006 Bitcoin as a withdrawal. If these 9 members on the second level upgrade, they shift us onto the third level where we need 27 members or 27 positions. Provision is 0.012 and altogether 0.324. Upgrade for the next level is 0.25 and we get 0.074 into our wallet. MP means minimum payment, which is 0.03 Bitcoins. It means you needn't wait for the amount of 0.074, but if there is 0.03 on your account, you can get it immediately. If 27 positions shifts us one level higher, we will need 81 members. Here is for each position provision 0.1 Bitcoin, which makes earnings 8.1 Bitcoins. Upgrade for the next level is 1.5 Bitcoins. And as you can see, 1 Bitcoin goes to so-called reinvestments, and on this level there are 100 of them. You will obtain 5.6 Bitcoins into your wallet. If 81 positions or 81 members shift us onto the next level, 5th level, there is provision 0.6 and altogether there are earnings 145.8 Bitcoins. Upgrade is 5.0 and on this position 2 Bitcoins go to reinvestments, so there will be 200 of them. The withdrawal into your wallet is 138.8 Bitcoins. We need 243 members to push us onto the higher level, onto the 6th level, and there is provision 2 Bitcoins, altogether 1,458 Bitcoins. Upgrade is 15 and 3 Bitcoins go to reinvestment, so there will be 300. Withdrawal into our wallet is 1,440 Bitcoins. If 729 members or positions shift us on high level. We are on the 7th level, and there is upgrade 15 bitcoins. Provision is 6 bitcoins for each one, and altogether earnings are 13,122 bitcoins. There is no upgrade on the 7th level, but 4 bitcoins go to reinvestments, and there will be 400. The withdrawal into our wallet is 13,118 bitcoins. Well, that's about how the whole system works. I hope I explained it clearly enough. I'd like to point out again that double sponsorship and reinvestment makes the program unique. Don't hesitate and join us. Don't miss the opportunity to take part in a brilliant project which will compensate your losses from the previous ones. Thank you for your attention.